This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. But now the news for June 7th, 2023. We spotted two new platinum and purple sippers to celebrate the Disney 100 Years of Wonder Centennial Celebration. We found them at Big Top Souvenirs in the Magic Kingdom. The Disney 100 Mickey Mouse sipper is $33.99. Features the famous mouse sporting a pair of platinum shoes and jacket alongside shiny purple shorts. I think I own those same shorts, in fact. The shorts have platinum buttons to match. And when purchasing the sipper, a frozen beverage of your choice is included. They also have the Disney 100 Poison Apple Sipper. It's $18.49. The Poison Apple Sipper is shaped like a platinum dripping skull atop a deep purple apple, drawing inspiration from the very first Walt Disney feature-length animated film, 1937, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's accompanied by a silver handle and a flip-top lid. Sipper also comes with a frozen beverage as part of the purchase price. You may know already there's been 17 versions. I'm being overdramatic. There's been a lot of different colored versions of this Poison Apple Sipper, so it's not surprising, but the Mickey is different. Connections Café at EPCOT has introduced chocolate and vanilla versions of Baumkuchen cake, a popular German dessert that is also popular in Japan. Food and beverage pastry culinary director Stefan Riemer was out at the park teaching cast members at Connections Café how to make the treat in front of guests. We saw a display in the window of what the vanilla Baumkuchen looks like once they are finished baking. They are then cut in half and served to guests. We also took a peek at cast members preparing the chocolate version. Baumkuchen is typically made with a batter of egg, sugar, flour, and butter. The batter is poured onto a rotating drum that is heated from below, and as the drum rotates, the batter is baked into thin layers. And once the first layer is baked, another layer of batter is added, and then the cake is baked again. This process is repeated until the desired thickness is reached. Baumkuchen translates from German to tree cake, as Baum means tree and Kuchen means cake. The name is in reference to the dessert's appearance. It has 15 layers of delicate cake and is crafted on a machine similar to a rotisserie, giving the cake the look of a sliced tree trunk. The chocolate and vanilla Baumkuchen cakes are $5.99 each. You can read the review at WDWNT.com. Disney has announced that this year's pin trading event, titled Magic HAP-Pins, get it, will be taking place at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort on August 25th and 26th. Guests can attend the special trading event this year at the resort by purchasing one of two packages, the Apprentice or the Sorcerer. For $100, guests can pick up the Apprentice package, which includes the following: access to the trading area on August 25th during event check-in, admission to the Disney Magic HAP-Pins event on August 26th, an opportunity to participate in the random selection process, the RSP, to purchase event pins prior to the August 26th event. Access to trading activities with Disney, access to trading area with other event guests, opportunity to meet Disney pin partners and preview upcoming pins from around the world. There'll be pin artist signings. Limited edition commemorative gifts are valued at approximately $50 in retail value. There's a welcome pin, a goodbye pin, and a lanyard with credential. But additionally, for $200, guests can instead pick up the Sorcerer package, which includes the following with some exclusive perks as well. Preferences, so again, this will include everything I just mentioned plus the following. Preferences for each round of the random selection process of event pins will be processed first. That means you're more likely to get what you want from the event than other people. Dedicated check-in line at event check-in on August 25th. 1 hour, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. exclusive early access to the event offerings on August 26th. Access to a trading activity exclusive to Sorcerer Package event guests. And in this case, the limited edition commemorative gifts will be valued at approximately $90 in value, including that welcome pin, the goodbye pin, a Sorcerer Package gift pin themed to America on Parade. That's pretty amazing. I need this package almost purely for this pin. And as well, that lanyard with the this will be an elevated credential. Registration for the Disney Magic HAP-Pins event will begin at 1 p.m. on June 13th, 2023. If you want to check out the full catalog of pins that'll be at the event, it's available at WDWNT.com. To match that cool gift pin of America on Parade, there are a number of other Disney parades through the years represented in pin form. There's Spectro Magic, the Share a Dream Come True Parade, Magic Happens, fittingly, is there as well, and some more. It's a really cool event this year. I think I'm going to actually go for the first time I haven't been to a pin event in many, many years, but I think I'm going to go this year. If you're a cast member hitting the parks on your days off or visiting from another resort, you might get a special surprise the next time you tap into the front gate at the Walt Disney World theme parks, a special jingle. TikTok user at Circle of Life Char shared a special look at the updated Tapstile sound and lighting. When a cast member taps into the parks, they're met with the sound of gears turning to ask for their fingerprint, followed by a bar of the Mickey Mouse Club march with pulsing purple lighting. And at the end, the lighting turns solid green, signifying admission. This, of course, isn't the first time special effects have been added for certain guests. Since November of 2021, Walt Disney World annual pass holders have been treated to a special pixie dust sound effect when visiting the park. And of course, if you're like me, a Disney Vacation Club member, you get that welcome home. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT, and their team will design your next magical vacation. From the Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. And the best part is their services are 100% free, so book today. Actually, they just booked my next trip. I'm going to be going for the first time ever to Alaska aboard Disney Cruise Line in August, and we'll have a whole vlog and lots of coverage for you. And some surprises related to that are on the horizon, so stay tuned for that. As the cast member strike continues at Disneyland Paris, videos were shared on social media of crowds booing when both Disney Delight and Disney Dreams, the nighttime spectaculars at the park, were canceled. Twitter users Psych Rules and TRLV Truth shared the videos. The video shows cast members standing by for further instruction while guests continuously scream and whistle at them. Closer to Le Chateau de la Belle Abordement, that's their castle, Sleeping Beauty Castle, guests were especially vocal about their dissatisfaction, with visitors that day bemoaning poor communication from resort management. Large groups began leaving the park directly after the announcement. Many, in fact, went to City Hall to complain, but cast members had simply closed the location, not allowing guests to do so. Man, this is just getting worse and worse and worse. And I can't believe they made Natasha Rafalski come out and make that statement where she basically said, look, we're going to negotiate in August. You know, we're not doing anything before then. And they've told you they're going to do this every day until you sit at the table. So I don't know why you wouldn't at least sit at the table and start the conversation for the benefit of your guests, at least. You know, we are at the point where Disneyland Paris is finally turning a profit, and this summer is surely going to be a big one for them. And it won't be if this continues to happen and word of mouth gets around that, oh, you may not want to go to Disneyland Paris because half the stuff may not be operating. So why they're willing to sacrifice the summer to not give people 200 euros more a month is beyond me. But it's only getting worse and worse, man. Only getting worse and worse. An Alice in Wonderland themed BMX stunt show is coming to Walt Disney Studios Park at Disneyland Paris. At least it seems it is. According to Outside Ears, the rather strange show may debut sometime in 2024. On May 15th, Disneyland Paris filed a building permit for construction of metal sets, a training tent, and technical rooms inside the stage area of the existing building. That existing building would be the theater for the Moteurs Action Stunt Show Spectacular that opened at the park when it opened in 2002 and closed in 2020 with the pandemic to never return. A similar version of the show, you may remember, was duplicated at Disney's Hollywood Studios in 2005 as the Lights Motors Action Extreme Stunt Show, which was closed to make way for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. Disneyland Paris also recently posted auditions for the BMX stunt show as well. This is a really weird concept, but I will say this. Anytime I have seen entertainment at Disneyland Paris, I have been blown away. I think even more so than Tokyo. They have the best entertainment department. And if anyone is going to pull off an Alice in Wonderland BMX stunt show, it's Paris. And I will be there. I have to see this thing because I just know their entertainment team always does a great job. And no matter how weird the concept sounds, they're going to nail it. Did you know there's a way you can save big at Disney Deluxe Resorts? Well, today's show is brought to you by DVC Rental Store, a great way for you to plan a luxury Disney vacation on a modest budget. You don't need to sign up for a full DVC contract, but instead they will allow you to rent the points you need for a magical stay. It's really the best way to stay deluxe at a fraction of the cost. And now, thanks to their lowest price guaranteed offer, you'll always have the best price on the market. The rooms are discounted up to 75% off, and at the moment, they are selling their points at the extremely low rate of $19 per point. So if you want a good deal, now is the time to book. We personally have used DVC Rental Store even before they were a sponsor for a long time. I've always had a great experience. That's why we have all these room tours of villas at the various DVC resorts here on the channel. So I definitely recommend their service. Head on down to the description of this video to check them out. Hong Kong Disneyland has shared a new look inside Frozen Ever After, the anchor attraction of its upcoming World of Frozen expansion, which will open this November at the park. While Frozen Ever After in many ways will be virtually identical to the EPCOT attraction of the same name, the key difference will be the replacement of screen face-based audio animatronic figures with physical faces. You may know we've shown you some of these before. But these updated figures were first shown off in February, and now we get a closer look at both the Anna and Elsa versions in the finale scene. Hong Kong Disneyland President Michael Moriarty also shared a reel on his Instagram account of cast members beginning their first previews of the ride. Some footage of the updated Anna and Elsa figures, including the finale sequence, is included. These Anna and Elsa figures are expected to be included in the Frozen Ever After clone coming to Walt Disney Studios in Paris as well in the Frozen attraction that is coming to Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea next year. The park also shared several images of the queue, much of which is reminiscent of the original at EPCOT, although seemingly more spacious. World of Frozen is the latest expansion at Hong Kong Disneyland. Again, it will open in November of this year. No exact date just yet. Tokyo Disney Resort will become the only Disney park in the world to reintroduce free line skipping similar to FastPass after the COVID pandemic later this summer. The new Tokyo Disney Resort 40th Anniversary Priority Pass will be available from an undetermined date this summer as a limited time offering. Guests who use Priority Pass do not need to pay, and available attractions will include those which were formerly covered by FastPass but are not offering Disney Premier access right now. The attractions that will offer the Priority Pass are as follows. At Tokyo Disneyland, there is Star Tours The Adventures Continue, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, Big Thunder Mountain, Pooh's Honey Hunt, The Haunted Mansion, and Monsters, Inc. Ride and Go Seek. At Disney Sea, there will be the Aquatopia, the Indiana Jones Adventure Temple of the Crystal Skull, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Turtle Talk, Nemo and Friends Sea Rider, the Magic Lamp Theater, and Raging Spirits. Attractions currently covered under the Disney Premier Access upcharge service, including Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, the Happy Ride with Baymax, and Splash Mountain at Disneyland, as well as Soaring, Fantastic Flight, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Tower of Terror, and Toy Story Mania at Disney Sea, will remain as individual purchases similar to individual lightning lanes at the domestic parks. Additionally, the Oriental Land Company noted that the Disney FastPass service has indeed ended forever. It's permanently gone at Tokyo Disney Resort as of February 28th of 2020. And while a release date, end date, and further details on how guests will obtain priority passes has not been released, we do know the system will begin later this summer. You can stay tuned for further developments on this story. It is a limited time thing, but it is very cool that Tokyo Disney is going to give people free FastPass. I think it's going to be a limited time thing. I think eventually this will all be in a package. I think it's inevitable. It's what everyone is doing. I think for now, maybe it's for an attendance boost. Maybe it's just a little thank you for the 40th anniversary, whatever the case may be. It's a good time to visit when there's a bunch of free FastPass available when no other Disney theme park on earth is even coming close to that. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members watching who make the show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
WDW News Tonight is our weekly comedy show combining the news of the week, comedy segments, thoughtful discussions, insane characters, parody commercials, games, and more. Watch live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and become a WIGS member to get access to a bonus post show. Watch WDW News Tonight episodes anytime and live on YouTube, or get the audio-only version on iTunes and other podcast services.